spent the morning putting the new shock on the back, the new Ohlins shock that's got the remote reservoir, and it was fiddly. Wasn't sure I was actually going to be able to get it on. It's that remote reservoir is the hard part, and if the diameter of the canister was just, I don't know, a couple 3 millimeters smaller, it would really make it a breeze to put on. But it's amazing how much stuff I had to take off just to be able to get that canister through the frame. But it's on. So you've got the shock in there, and I don't know if we can get to a place where you can see it, but anyway, you got the braided line coming through here, and so the canister is right in there. Got it tightened down. I have not adjusted anything. There's no reason to adjust anything for a while. I need to break it in. Took it for just a really quick test ride, and what I noticed so far, one of the things that I didn't like about this bike, and I mean, I like almost everything. I understand what it is. It's a good platform to build on. But when putting it on the kickstand, I mean, it's just real bouncy. And it didn't seem to fix a whole lot of that. So it's still pretty bouncy, but maybe a little bit more stable. I still got the original kickstand on. I do have a shorter one I was thinking about putting on, because I put a lowering link on it and the shorter seat. So the back of the bike has been lowered about 1 inch, but now with the new shock it's back up a little bit. So it's a smidge taller, which puts it closer to where it was originally. Took the quick ride on it, and what I noticed really was, I mean, obviously it's not as bouncy as it was, but I didn't know if it was just going to be hard. And it's not really hard. It's just working. I mean, some of the bumps that I normally would feel either as a slow dip or something like that, I just don't feel as much. So yeah, I mean, it's just a flatter, smoother ride. So I'm fixing to take it down to my property, check my mail, some stuff down there. I'll probably hit a little bit of gravel, see how it feels on that. Now I still have the factory tires on it. I'm not going to take them off. I don't do anything really aggressive. I've got a new set of tires, but I'm not replacing those until they're worn. I don't see any reason to replace tires that have plenty of tread, and I'm not riding aggressively to start with. So and as little as I'm riding, the other tires I've got will probably age out before I ever even put them on there. But so it's just going to be incremental adjustments. So new rear shocks, let that get broke in and stuff, and then maybe sometime next year I'll think about the front shocks, and then whenever it's appropriate I'll change the tires, and we'll just kind of see how things go. But I'm fixing to go down to my property. I'll do a little bit of gravel on the way, see if there's any difference on that, and we'll see. So I made it down here. It did fine. The gravel portion, squirrely as all get out. I think that is still just a combination of not the best tires, my low skill level, and the front forks, but mainly my low skill level, the tires, and just the road itself is horrible. There's a couple of sections where it's very loose, large rounded rocks, kind of river rock, and then other areas where it's this deep sand, and it just yeah, it's just difficult, especially if somebody doesn't have a whole lot of skill. But otherwise it did fine, so I'm pleased with it. I don't know that it's $1,000 worth of improvement by any stretch, but that's probably just due to my skill level not being able to make use of it. Plus it's got a break in. But did that and rode the other bike for a little bit, and that's about it.